What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, I will not do any announcement of today's news because there is plenty of that and I don't want to waste your time. That's why just hit the like button and let's move forward. So, I want to pay your attention on several deadlines that we have ahead of us. One of them is the deadline for the open letter from Congressman Ralph Norman that was signed by more than 89 Congress members. And right here you can see the deadline that is set to the January 31st. And guys, don't get me wrong, we will not see the results basically till January 31st or even longer, because this letter was the public letter, open letter that was disclosed to the broader audience, and the answer will be definitely private answer. That is why, guys, do not wait that Gary Gensler and Robert Cook will answer publicly. Congress members probably already have this answer, but it is just my speculation. And guys, I will do an update in regards to this answer as soon as I get the information. So let's go forward. Let me remind you that we also have several deadlines in regards to the new case that will be filed by Richard Hoffman, and he said it on his one of his latest video. And this lawsuit will be filed against TRCH. And the main idea of this lawsuit is that Richard, as an MMTLP shareholder, lost some of the value of his position because of the dilution that was confirmed by TRCH itself. And because of this fact, he can file a lawsuit. And we will see what will be the resolution and what will be the judge's decision on this case. On top of that, guys, I highly suggest you to follow his Twitter account and to subscribe to his YouTube channel, because he will do some live streams this Monday and this Friday. As you can see, he announced it just 1 hour ago. He wrote, Monday 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing YouTube live stream, not legal advice, discussing stuff of possible interest or not and jokes. And 57 minutes ago he wrote this, that Frank Ness scheduled Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I think it will be quite interesting update, and definitely in each and every video that Richard Hoffman published on his YouTube channel, we will know the latest updates in regards to his arbitration. And let me remind you that he is in arbitration against Fidelity. So the next deadline that was announced by Mark Basile just a couple of days ago is that the Horasani case, the decision on Horasani case will be disclosed within a couple of weeks. And this means by the end of this month, or at the very beginning of the next month, we will see this resolution, and definitely it will give us more information regardless of the result itself. Because Mark stated in, I guess, a couple of months ago that each and every step and each and every decision leads to new conclusion and to new potential paths how we can push this case forward. That is why every decision will be added to all the facts and all the evidence that we have right now, and it will be used in our case in future. So, and let me show you some new details. Let me quote to this tweet that was written by Jung Sae. She wrote, 2 global investment banks engaged in illegal stock short selling. South Korea's Financial Supervisory Service, FSS, announced Sunday, January 14, 2024, their investigations found 2 global investment banks engaged in illegal stock short selling, $38 million in profits from 5 trades. They just can't help themselves. Anyone we know? And it is quite interesting. She refers to the tweet that was made by Kristen Shaughnessy. Let me show you this in details. She wrote, let me first of all show you the article. Right here you can see that it was published on Dani News, and here you can see the fact that South Korea's financial regulator on Sunday said it plans to impose penalties on two unnamed global investment banks it is investigating. So they will not disclose this information for some reasons we don't know actually, but in general I have to say that let me show you what did Christian Shaughnessy write. She said, look at mainstream media overseas reporting all the counterfeit shares flooding the financial markets. They write articles about the fraud. They explain how it works. Here in the United States, the mainstream media either ignores the fraud or worse, mocks retail investors and says counterfeit shares don't exist. And she added this screenshot. As you can see, plenty of titles from different media sources. Republic World, Danya News, the Korea Times, even news medias from India, Hindustan Times and Japan, Nikkei Asia, also mentioned about this issue. And guys, these two global unnamed investment banks potentially might be the US-based banks. And I have to say that potentially it is only first banks that have this type of punishment because of their illegal activity. And I think we have to know more about the names of these banks and their activity on Korean market. Because if they use some strategy on other foreign markets, definitely they can use the same strategy on the US stock market. And that is how we can disclose this information, and that is how we can basically prove that they are the wrongdoers on our market as well. So let's go forward to the next news, and let me show you that John Burda wrote this tweet 5 hours ago, and he refers to the tweet that was written by Ham. John wrote, watch and you will find the reason for the halt MMTLP. And Ham Short Killer added the link to the YouTube video that, let me show you, that was published several years ago. Let me show you like this. It was published 2 years ago on CNBC television, where the Interactive Brokers CEO and chairman answered about the GameStop issue. And it is not the issue of a GameStop company, it is an issue of a US stock market. And he explains in details that there is a loophole inside the rules of SEC and FINRA, which allows short sellers to issue infinite number of stocks, infinite number of counterfeit shares to the market on certain asset, which will suppress the price of this asset. And on the other hand, when the short squeeze happens, it is pretty much infinite movement that will that might destroy the entire market, because theoretically the price of these heavily shorted stocks might skyrocket infinitely. So, and let me show you some interesting detail from Sensei. He republished the tweet that was made by RareDD. And by the way, guys, these two people, Sensei and RareDD, are two people who are the most confident in the documents that was issued by MMTLP, FINRA, other broker-dealers, and they are consistently sorting the discrepancies in these documents. And let me quote you what did Sensei write. Great timeline breakdown of the MMTLP corporate action and when the 13th came into play. And RareDD wrote this 7 hours ago. In the revised MMTLP corporate action, FINRA doesn't offer the correct share cancellation date. Instead, they replace the line with symbol deletion and keep the December 13 date. By attempting to conflate the two acts, the settlement issue is still present. And he added these two screenshots of two corporate actions that was issued by FINRA. And let me show you that RareDD also added this just 8 hours ago. He said, since FINRA didn't bother using the MMTLP corporate action submitted by MetaMaterials, did this excuse FINRA from processing the submission according to Rule 6490? No. FINRA is changing dates to create a settlement issue. And it leads to the U3 halt. Let me quote you further. Notice the MMTLP U3 halt notice doesn't include the December 14 share cancellation date. There is no date at all. And when you click the link, it takes you an S1 that doesn't include dates. This was to sell the lie that trading symbol deletion and share cancellation happened together. And he added this correction. The November 30 date referenced on the halt notice image should actually be November 23rd. See how easy it is to correct a mistake, Finra? And yes, if you know that there is some mistakes or typos or any type of discrepancies in their official documents, FINRA and SEC have to solve these issues. And they didn't do anything, and that is why we are in this situation of illegal U3 halt. And guys, let me show you quite interesting detail. Let me show you the tweet that was made by Mark Basil. He wrote this just a couple of hours ago. District of Massachusetts, 5 individuals indicted for long-running pump and dump schemes, United States Department of Justice wrote. And here is the case itself, and let me show you that the damages are quite tiny if you compare it with the damages of MMTLP story. Generating proceeds of approximately $5.2 million, generating proceeds of approximately $5 million, and approximately $1.6 million. And these people was caught by authorities, and we have basically this judge's decision. But at the same time, we know that major banks violate a lot of SEC rules, and the damages from their actions are much bigger than these tiny millions of dollars. We have on each and every case hundreds of millions of dollars and even billions of dollars, and no one is caught at the moment. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock